Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brit Carmichael, an empowerment coach for female entrepreneurs, and I help women reclaim their power so that they can step into their purpose. And I am just so excited to be here. It is November 1st, 11/1, the witch's new year. This is the perfect day for really getting a fresh new start in our mind, a new perspective. So this opportunity today, I love that Woo Woo Wednesday landed on this day because it's the perfect time for us to come together and get our minds clear on who we want to become, who we are growing into. This is really a time of rebirth. We're in Scorpio season. Oh my gosh, normally I go and hide during Scorpio season, but I am determined to reclaim my power from Scorpios. And I feel like we are on the horizon. You know, I have a Scorpio mother and I have a stellium in Scorpio in my chart. So there's a lot of rebirthing, death, transition energy. So for me, that's why I truly believe I am that guide of transformation. That's why I'm not afraid of your shadows, of your darkness. I've been there, I've done that, checked the box, healed it, and let's fucking go. So it's been such a pleasure to get to walk you through this journey of healing and embracing the shadows and the light. And with it being Scorpio season, I think this is the perfect time for us to embrace all of us. And when we step into and rebirth ourselves into our most authentic, aligned version, it does come with a sense of grief. We have to let go of the old version of us and all that we learned, all that we had to experience, the pain and the courage that it took to get through that challenge. And now we're on the other side with a higher perspective. So shout out if you are a Scorpio this season. I know we've got some Scorpios in the house already. Leanne from the UK. I'll be doing a birthday reading for you next week. I'm so stoked for that one-on-one. Hey, Miss Jody Brown. It's so good to see everyone. Let me pull up the comments on all the channels so that I can say hi to everyone. So today I figured, with it being a new start, if you will, this is the perfect opportunity for us to dive into a new deck. My girlfriend, Goddess Brooke, she came to my second goddess retreat that we did in Oklahoma, which was so intimate and so much healing happened. And Goddess Brooke just launched her Illuminate Your Source Energy Oracle. I pulled it up on the podcast on Woo Woo Wednesday last week, but I hadn't worked with it. I still haven't worked with it. And I wanted to make sure that I gave it its own space. So today we're going to pull some cards from there. And if we have some time, I'd like to even pull some personal cards out of the Shine from the Inside Oracle for you. I figured it would be really fun to kind of just see what's coming up for everyone during this season of rebirth and change. Cannot wait for one-to-one. Let's go. It's going to be so fun. So shout out to Miss Brooke. She just got married this weekend. So it's amazing. What I love about hosting these healing goddess retreats is that the work that we do in that sacred space transcends time, because the growth and her opening up her heart, her doing a lot of healing led her to this path of being able to now get married, to launch her own oracle deck and share her creativity with the world. Everything is expanding in her life. And only because that was in 2020, like I broke the rules and we did retreats in 2020, whatever. What are you going to do? It was worth it, because look at what she's done. So 2020 to now, I've seen her get married. I've seen her launch or expand her business. I've seen her create an oracle deck and launch it on her own with a Kickstarter. Like, she's done incredible things. And you don't really get to see that instant transformation when you're at these events, or when you can feel it. You're like, I am not who I was when I came in. I know that I'm going to be different, but I don't know exactly how. That was my first mushroom trip. I saw a picture of me on the wall and I was like, that is not who I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be this kind of person. I'm not supposed to eat animals. I'm going to be famous. Like, what is this vision? I didn't know how I was going to step into and transition into that vision, but I just knew something was different and I couldn't go back. So I digress. I share that because I think right now what's big for me coming off of Libra season is community and connections and friendships, and how these relationships act as a reflection of who you are. And so for me, it's been about aligning with a community again after 2020, besides my own goddess gatherings, my own retreats, and building my personal community. I knew that I needed to expand myself and to put myself into bigger containers. And I've just been kind of hiding, hanging out, just chilling, relaxing, getting through parents dying, dying, my cat dying, just riding the waves of life. But now what's really coming to the forefront for me is finding that next level community, that next support. Not that I'm leaving behind my own community, but that I'm being called to step in and support in other realms. Like I keep feeling called to like donate my time, not donate my time, but to volunteer my time with more animals, because I'm missing Noodle so bad. I want to share my love with how can I help support more animals. I've thought even about becoming a big sister, to girls that need that extra love and support in their life, because I'm choosing not to have children. So I've been really thinking deeper on how I can show up and serve that feels juicy and aligned and delicious for me. So I share that because one, I'm all about being vulnerable and open and authentic. So that's what's going on over here, like healing from grief and asking myself, like, where is that next place that I fit in that aligns with my passions, my curiosity, and pushes me outside my comfort zone. So I just want to take a moment to tune in for everyone who's watching live or even the replay. Where are you in your journey? What has been coming up for you? If this is the day of rebirth and fresh new starts and transformation, what is it that you want to leave behind so that you can step into and fully embrace? I'm on a reel here. Hi, Amanda. So good to see you. Leanne says, totally singing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when you said chillin', relaxing, maxing out, some people outside of the school, and I got bully guys. They're up to no good. Started making double M. Okay, I actually may know the words. That's crazy. Hi, Brit. Hello, everyone from Rhode Island. Okay, so good. So I am sharing all this because it's time for change. And this is a season to leave behind what isn't working anymore. You've got 2 months left of this calendar year. Give yourself permission to do a review and ask, like, what worked really well for me and what was like draining my energy and what didn't work. We need to even if it boils down to an attitude, that's something that didn't work for me, is like my attitude got a little crusty for a minute. And that's not the love and light, like sparkle magic being that I naturally truly am. So when I noticed that my attitude got a little crusty, I had to go deeper in and find, why am I feeling this way? And how can I soothe and nurture my inner child so that I'm no longer throwing temper tantrums, if you know what I'm saying here. I'm stepping into courage and leaving behind fear and doubt. That's so powerful. It's beautiful to see women on the rise. So, okay, new deck, haven't used it. Let me know if you're excited to see the Illuminate Your Source Oracle. This is going to be Energy Oracle. This is going to be epic. My friend Brooke from May the Quartz Be With You, where I get all my awesome crystals. She created this deck. So what's cool about this deck is she really brought her own unique spin to it. Of course, loving the purple energy all day long. What I think is unique about Brooke's deck, and I chose to sit here so that I could actually set the deck down, because normally I'm just slanging cards over there, hanging out over in the corner, but the light is nice and bright. But I figure this deck is in depth. We need to make sure we can have space to share. So her guidebook is like 240 something pages. It's extensive. She's done a beautiful job at researching and sharing 4 different types of energetic healing, if you will. I know that planets are involved. Herbs are involved, essential oils are involved, crystals are involved, the planets, like we've got planets here. Let's see. What's the next one? Intimacy, gratitude, connect with the animals, music, speak your truth. So you've got empowering affirmations, you've got herbs, you've got planets, you've got crystals, you've got it all, baby. So this guidebook is super in depth. Now, what is neat about her deck is that you can see there are 4 different sections. We've got the pink, the blue, the purple, and the green. And funny enough, here's a true creative artist. When she got her copy in, she was like, the pink is not the right color. I want it to be a different color. I personally chose that I like this one. I think it turned out amazing. But if she's like, pink isn't my brand color, that's not the right shade. It's supposed to be lighter, but I think it's stunning. So Brooke, I think keep the pink. But that was one of the first things I changed about my personal deck. This is my original deck. That's why it's so worn out. The color has been changed. We changed the orientation and the graphics and stuff. But you can see on my original deck, actually, since it is the original, I can show you, I have no foiling on it. So if you have an OG, I think I ordered 2,000 of these when we first launched. If you have an OG Shine from the Inside Oracle, it doesn't have any of the rainbow iridescent gilding or the foil on it. So what I loved about hers is that she's broken hers up into different colors and sections. So I'm going to break them up, and I don't know, okay, I'll let you guys decide. Do I break them up into 4 sections and pull one from each, or do I just shuffle, pull a couple, see what even comes up? Like, you guys tell me, like, do we say random or color? Like, drop that in the chat. That way I know what you guys are interested. Do we mix them up? That like scares my OCD heart. Or do we just get random, go crazy, mix it up, or do we keep them separate? You tell me. I am leaving behind as much fear as I can and figuring out what I have for a good life. Love that. Shuffle them all. Shuffle random. Oh my gosh. Color. She's an OCD like me. I love it. Okay. Random. Okay. We've got more randoms than we do OCDers. So I think we're going to go with the random, even though that like, before I randomize them, I'll just show you really quickly. These are the affirmations, the different acts of kindness. And what's cool is her decks have foil on them too. Like, she went the distance. Play an adventure, tune in. Beautiful. The next ones are the green. Before we shuffle them and randomize them. That's honestly why I think I've waited so long to pull a card, is because I didn't want to mix them, but I'm on the spot now, so we have to. Okay. The green is all of your different herbs. We've got chamomile, juniper berry. Look how beautiful these are. What do you guys think of these? This is like the perfect kitchen witches deck, right? When you're like fully into it. Oh, I think we even have, here's the blues. Here's a blue section. Goodness. This has got silver. This has got different crystals, yellow, gold color, purple, pink. So we've got colors here. Oh my gosh. There's so many fun things. Now we have purple. This is astrology. We've got the sun. What is this? Uranus. Let's see. Neptune. Leo. So we've got astrological in here. So she really covered a wide gamut of all things magical. We've looked at the pink, so I'm going to shuffle them, y'all. Oh, it hurts my heart, but it'll be fun. We're going to do it. So I'm going to just clear the energy. I like to hold it in my non-dominant hand as my receptive side and just clear that energy. If you don't have sage or anything like that, just give it a good knocking. And then I'm going to shuffle with the intention that we receive the message that we need most during this beautiful rebirthing time, moving into Scorpio season. I know that full moon eclipse was a doozy. All of the gals in the Shine Tribe Sisterhood community were like, oh my goddess, the emotions are running high. So I'm going to just keep shuffling these here until they get like real random and not so color coded. And then we'll pull a couple cards. I love all the magic. Lovely. Yeah. What were you most drawn to in this deck? What do you love the most? Good afternoon, Ashley. So let me know, how have you been feeling since that full moon eclipse that we had this last weekend? Do you feel lighter? Like, let me know. Do you feel lighter, the same, tired? Give me like your feelings in one word. Describe like your last week in one word. Let me know. Okay. Shuffling, oils and affirmations. Yeah. Isn't that fun? I love that there are oils and crystals and herbs and all the different things. So cool. Just waking up. Okay, maybe Australia over there. Hi, Brit. I heard about your retreats from a friend here in the city. Been following and looking into a retreat. Well, hello, Lori. I absolutely love hosting these luxury retreats. The next one we have is in Costa Rica in April of 2024. And I'm just so pumped. I keep referring to this to my team as the stripped retreat. Not that we always get naked. We always take our tops off, okay? There's always some moment of full goddess power energy. But the reason why I keep calling it stripped is because we're going to like the sacred heart of the jungle where the ocean meets, 13 acres where we have a private waterfall. So I have this whole vision that we're going to go to this waterfall and we're going to get in the water and it's literally going to cleanse away. We're talking about rebirth today. Perfect conversation. We're going to rebirth ourselves in like the belly of Mother Earth in Costa Rica. So I'm beyond stoked. I love going and sliding down the snowy mountains of Colorado, which we'll continue to do that in the future. But now getting to add that beach element back just feels so good and so aligned. So I'm excited about Costa Rica. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm excited for you to soak up the magic today. And if you have questions, just DM me. I love hearing about it. Ellen says, I wondered why I felt better. I feel refreshed. Yeah, we energize. Yeah, I'm like, Vic, I made those burpees my bitch this week. So I am feeling like unstoppable. Unstoppable is my word right now. Okay. I'm thinking. Okay, so I've pulled 2 cards popped up instantly. I'm going to shuffle for one more and see what's up that comes out of this new Illuminate Your Source Energy deck. Perfect. They shuffle really nicely. Look, y'all, I did it. I did it. Y'all should be so proud. I mixed them together. It hurts my heart, but it is okay. So because this is a brand new deck, it's not tarot, it's not my own personal oracle, I am actually going to consult the guidebook and read what is in here for you guys. And then, like I said, I feel drawn to pull some cards for you guys today. I do. Oddly enough, never happens, but weird scheduling happened last week. I have a hair extension client today in the salon, so I can't hang out forever, but I do feel called to do some cards for you guys. It looks amazing mixed. It does. It does. Y'all, you know, it's like confetti. It makes my heart happy. It looks good. Okay. All right. Let's see what comes up. Get it, woman. Now it's a rainbow, but wow, OCD kicking in. I know. Okay, so the first card that comes up is Virgo, the maiden. Y'all know how I feel about Virgos, but it's okay. We love them all. Virgo comes up. I give her a hard time. I give Virgos a hard time because they are the OCD, like control freaks. But what's also cool about Virgos is that they're the maiden. They're the virgin. They are that rebirthing of feminine divine spirit. It essentially in astrology, Virgo is considered one of the starting point, the birthing point of astrology. So even though we start in Aries season, Virgo is also seen as a beginning point. So we have all these opportunities to rebirth, right? So with Virgo coming up, I think this is a great opportunity to tap into your feminine power, to get organized, to get grounded. How do I even look here? Okay, there we go. I'm like, how do I even find this? All right, Virgo. Let's see. I'm close. So any Virgos in the house, I love you. I'm just giving you a hard time. Mercury, moon. I thought I was so close. Come on. Okay, so this is going to be the Aquarius, Pisces. I know I'm so close. I'm so close, y'all. Where's Virgo? Libra. There we go. Virgo. Let's see. The maiden, 6th sign of the zodiac. Analytical, intelligent, detailed, efficient, humble, practical, reserved, helpful, conscientious, and self-sufficient. The shadow aspects are skeptical, inflexible, interfering, self-critical, unworthiness, perfection paralysis. This card relates to your abdomen and digestive system and is connected to the color olive green and brown. It is the season of summer and it is the element of earth. So Virgos are, like I said, very organized, very perfectionist, OCD. Like we just mixed it. How funny is that? We talk about OCD and then Virgo shows up like, hello, she knew she was being called. So I would say this is the time to really step into the like sensual pleasure comes up, but also just like the power of who you authentically are. Like all the masks are removed and you are stepping into your truth. Let's see. I have been having stomach issues. Interesting. Our gut, our solar plexus is tied to so many things. There's a lot of fear and anxiety that overwhelms our gut issues and our stomach and digestion. Sometimes when it's hard to digest our feelings, our emotions, that can show up as well. Happy Gwen's Day. That's so cute. Married to a Virgo. I'm a Cancer. Well, I'm so glad that you can bring that calming, loving energy to the mix. That's my rising. Oh, how fun. So you need to be doing something in your career path that allows you to organize and to really get practical and grounded and make, I think, decisions, and create order within chaos. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Leo. All right, they weren't perfectly shuffled, but if they came up together, then it's meant to be. So Leo is stepping into the spotlight. It is that fire energy. It's actually right before Virgo, so it makes sense. I need to shuffle a little bit better, but I don't believe in mistakes or accidents. So with Leo and Virgo showing up, it's showing you to activate both sides of yourself, that sensitive, deep knowing side of yourself, and yet that ego, shining star. I'm okay to be seen. I'm courageous to be bold and brave. So it's really bringing in and merging the two together. We'll see since I know where Leos are, let's see where that shows up. Virgo, Leo says vivacious, generous, hospitable, loving, warm, courageous, extroverted, active, open, charismatic, honorable, and playful. The shadow aspects are pretentious, melodramatic, self-centered, prideful, arrogant, showing off, seeking validation and approval, needy, and overbearing. So where are our Leos in the house? So Virgo and Leo come up to find that balance. We work through all 12 zodiacs to develop those parts of our personality personality. And this is showing that it's time for you to step into the feminine knowingness and also the courage to share that knowingness with the world. And the last card that comes up is cedarwood. Cedarwood comes up. This is a card of belonging. So let's see what cedarwood has to say. Oh, and I can just smell it like right now. Can you guys just like sniff in like what you know cedarwood would smell like? This card is one of belonging. The affirmation, everyone take this in. When I open my heart to the love that surrounds me, the walls I have put up begin to dissolve. I remember that I am one part of the whole of humanity and can rely on others for support. I am ready to attract more like-minded individuals into my life who share a similar growth mindset. Well, I'll be hornswoggled if that wasn't what I opened up today's conversation and saying that I'm feeling called to step into new community that helps me expand outside my comfort zone. So I would say that's a clear sign that you're being called to step into that community and that support system that is waiting to give you the love, the validation, and the support that you need when you're making these big transitions and leaps. I find that when we're stepping outside of our comfort zone, that's when fear jumps up. And when you have that supportive community that's like-minded, open-hearted, and holds that bigger vision for you, that full like power and belief in yourself, it helps you to transition through those fear phases of becoming, of embodying, because you have that support to lean on and reflect back to you that you're actually fucking amazing. So I have had so much fun pulling cards from this brand new deck. Illuminate Your Source Energy Oracle. What did you guys think of today's reading? That's pretty on point. I am wanting to be open to community and friendships. You know, it's exactly why I created the Shine Tribe Sisterhood Facebook group almost a decade ago, because I felt alone. I felt like, where are the weirdos in the world? No one's getting me. And I know I can't be the only one out there. So I'm just so grateful for if you've been a part of that community. And if you're here now, then to me, you are a part of that community and you are not alone. So I'm just so grateful and honored to get to share this space with you and continue our journey together. I've been really sitting back and envisioning what 2024 is going to hold. Obviously, our goddess retreat in Costa Rica. We will be setting some dates for our Evolved Couples retreat. And I just have this big vision for, I do the goddess gatherings every full moon and new moon. And I want to be able to share that energy and that transformation with everyone, as many people as possible. And I love doing them virtually, but I'm just feeling called to like create more curriculums around how you can use these ceremonies and you can use the full moon to build community and build connection in your life. Because I know working behind the chair, I only saw like a few people at a time, although over the last 15, 20 years, I've met a lot of people, but it just felt like, oh man, I just like everyone's saying the same thing. They feel alone. They don't have friends. They need somebody in their life. So I built that community. I just decided as a Libra, I was like, I'm going to be the one to do it. And I did. And it's been beautiful to witness and to see. So getting to dive deeper into my own community and see like, what are you offering? How are you holding space and supporting people is just kind of where I'm at, is like really like getting deeper into community and really finding like that super aligned, elevated tribe. Pretty awesome. I wish I could find more like me in Rhode Island. This is what I'm talking about. So many people tell me that when I do these virtual goddess gatherings, everyone tells me, man, I wish I had that in-person community of like cool people to like come plug into. So my suggestion is that you start it. If you want it, like I did, just start it. That's literally what happened. I just wanted it bad enough that I was willing to put a date on the calendar and just say, hey, y'all want to come hang out on full moon and burn some shit? And that over 6 years has grown. We had 150 people at our last in-person gathering. So it's grown in the most beautiful and organic way. And I want to be able to teach you how to do that. I've done that for some people in our community that have felt that call, but I'm seeing it more and more and more. So if that's you, let me know. Reach out to me because I'd love to be able to support you. Vision board. I know the vision board party, that's been on my heart for like 2 months. And I just have not been able to sit my ass down and create like the offer, the checkout, the sales page, like the businessy back end bullshit of it, because my assistant has been out for the last month, 2 months, month and a half. It's been a minute. So I've been kind of flying solo, which means I'm just hanging out. I'm like, oh, and no one to report to. Great. We're just going to take walks every day. So got to get that vision board for 11/11 on the class. But we're having an events page created on the website. So you'll be able to go to my website and see everything that we're speaking at, teaching at, retreating at, all the things. So I've got some fun things happening for you. Now, before I go, because I do have to get to the salon, I'm going to pull a couple cards for you guys. So if you would like me to pull a card for you, just let me know. Drop a reading or drop card in the chat, and I'll pull a card for you. And here's the thing, on my Facebook, because I'm using StreamYard, if you don't like register your name, like going to StreamYard/Facebook or something like that, it literally just says Facebook user. So if you could put your name and card, then I know exactly who I'm talking to. Okay, Leanne, yep, you got it. Okay, you guys are awesome. All right, Leanne, your card is look for the signs and synchronicities. This is a beautiful time. I know personally it's your birthday week. We've got a one-on-one call next week. This is saying that your angels are trying to get your attention to pay attention. Like, that's the most important message that always comes through, is to focus, which is actually focus mastery, is what we're talking about inside the Elevated Life Coaching Club that Chris and I teach together this month. So focus is a big piece of your spiritual development, and being able to have discipline to block out the distractions really becomes fun when you start to set those signs and synchronicities with your spirit guide. So I would say be on the lookout for the repeating numbers, the songs. Like, I know how intuitive you are, so I know you know exactly what your signs are. This is just showing you that you're not alone on this journey. Okay, y'all. Woo, that's a lot of y'all. Oh my gosh, so many cards. It's been a while since I voice messaged you. It's about time. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys are amazing. Let me see. There are so many of you. How do you say this? Joestara Creations. That's a fun name. Okay, Joestara, here we go. This card is for you. Turn lemons into lessons. This is definitely a card that comes up when you're feeling your feels, and you're like, you could play victim mode where you're like, damn it, why is this happening to me? Or why is this happening again? But this card at this time on this date is showing me that all those hard lessons, and I know it's been a repeating pattern, is finally over. You just have to mentally now let it go. When you have those, it's like when you overcome the spiritual lesson or the challenge, it usually hits you again one more time just to make sure. And I feel like you had that just to make sure experience. It's kind of got you questioning, like, shit, is this happening again? I thought I was over this. So I want you to know that this card coming up today is a reminder that you are free and clear of that. You just have to now get your mind wrapped around what good came from it and not the challenge. Okay, let's see. Let me know how that lands for you. Totally on point, Leanne says. Okay, Ashley, gosh, this is fun. Ashley, this one's for you. Gorgeous goddess Ashley. I can tell you're a stunner. This one's for you. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world. So this is saying your thoughts are creating your reality. Stop trying to OCD and control the outside of your life. Instead, go inward and figure out what's off, what energy is out of alignment, where has your attitude been crusty, like I was saying mine was earlier, and where have your thoughts been focusing on the worry or the doubt or the negative. This is saying it's time to get your mind clear so that you can plant those seeds of intention and make the change is inward, so that if you want to see external change, then you've got to change the way that you think and feel. So you are in control. It's just a matter of thought. Okay, Chloe says card. You got it, Chloe. Let me know, how do you guys like, obviously everyone wants a personal reading, so I feel like I probably already know the answer, but would you prefer moving forward if my Woo Woo Wednesdays were the 3-card universal pull where I just channel wisdom to you? Or do you think you would enjoy more like when you see me reading one-on-one for yourself and for other people? Like, what's more impactful and powerful for you? Let me know. Chloe, this card was for you. Step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Chloe, I know you've been wanting to work towards getting a new job. And this is going to require you to step into a whole nother level of confidence and courage for you to speak up for what you want, to set those boundaries and demand a higher income or a higher raise, or not settle for anything that doesn't feel good. Like, it would be like, I'm really good at Reiki and massage therapy, but instead I don't think I'm going to be good enough. So I'll just be like a cashier. I think this is the opportunity for you to level up what you think is possible and try it. Just surprise yourself. Maybe do back and forth. Oh, like one day I do, or like 1 week I do like 3 card. Okay. I like that because, I like dynamic change. Okay. Let's see. Lori, this card is for you, love. Lori, and I hope to see you in Costa Rica since you've been interested in joining us at Goddess Retreat. This one's for you. Well, the cover of the deck, my friend, this is Embrace Your Inner Divine Goddess. This is a call to step into your feminine energy. We pulled that Virgo card earlier. This is a card for you to surrender. This is the word that's come up all week, surrender. I know you don't like it, but it's different than giving up. Right? Giving up is when we're like, fuck this shit. I'm out. I'm not made for this. I don't believe it's possible for me. Surrendering is saying, I know what's meant for me will find me. And I am in a place right now where things are shifting. And I feel like you're leaving behind hustle culture and just like, I'm going to bust down all the walls, masculine energy, and really learning to step back, get clear on what you want and let it come to you so that you can easily say yes without any confusion. So when I see this card for you, Miss Lori, I think that Embrace Your Inner Divine Goddess is a call to action for you to lean on support, to ask for help, and open up to receive. Receive is the word of this card. Receive, receive, receive. Receive more support, more love, and more compassion and empathy for your own self is what's coming through. All right, let's see. Spot those bars, or spit those bars, girl. Y'all, I told you what, I'll tell you what. Every time I go through these like grief like moments, I come out on the other side like 10,000 times stronger. So that's the beautiful part of if you're in a challenge right now, it may look grim and it may feel hard, but on the other side is more wisdom, more courage, more power, more magic. So just ride the waves, baby. Like just keep riding them. And when the wheel of fortune is up, enjoy it. When the wheel of fortune is down, enjoy it because it won't be there for long. Okay. What else? Oh my gosh. Wow. Yes. Feeling it. Okay. Good. I'm glad that resonated, Lori. Okay. What else? Did I miss anyone else? I know there was so many. Vic, you're such a fucking badass. You're such a supporter. Vic, just shout out to Vic. Sparkle magic to Vic. Look, it just flipped right out. Dream big. Write down your goals and dream big. Vic, this is saying it is your time to shine. Like all those visions, all those dreams, those 1 hour, 2 hour car rides to work, all those visions that you have for your life, your family, us moving to Virginia, although it's cold. I don't know, y'all. We got to pick a more neutral place with the weather. But all those visions that you have, those like big, grand ideas, I know are available if you just allow it. Receive. That's the answer. You're Taurus. So tapping into that feminine energy, I think, is a great reminder. And interesting enough, now that I'm looking at the deck, I was distracted because I noticed that your card had the rainbow on it, but also this card was flipped up inside the deck. And y'all know my OCD. So I'm like, I didn't do that. So this card flipped up with you too, Vic. Both cards have rainbows. So this is showing me major magic is happening, and it is about perspective. It is about believing. So write down your goals and dream big, and today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. Well, the word today is on both of these. So I would say now is a beautiful time for you to get clear on what those big visions are and trust. Just get behind it. Belief, 100%. It's on its way to me now. I'm open to receive, period. You don't need to know anything else. And take inspired action. There's also that part too. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else want a card reading? And then I am out of here. Oh, this could be fun. Could I bring someone on and like, I don't know, that could be dangerous. Like do card reading, like pull you guys on Q&A and do a reading so I could get feedback. All of these are resonating with me. You know, what's interesting, Ashley, that's why I asked, like, do you prefer having me read for other people? Cause I can kind of coach you through it versus, just reading 3 cards. Because when I was reading cards at the hairstylist retreat that I was just at, I had a big group of women sitting around and holding space for the individual that I was reading for. And one of the ladies said, oh my God, this message like absolutely resonates with me. This is what I needed to hear. And it's because you're not going to miss the message that is meant for you. And she was there within vicinity to hear that. So I know that a lot of the times when I do readings when there's like public settings, then other people can hear that message is also meant for them too. So it's really fun to get to know that when I'm reading for someone, you also find that insight to be true for you as well. When do you do the reading? When you do the readings, that would be cool as hell. Like if I brought you guys on, that would be cool. I know I can do it on Instagram. I know I can just like show your comments and whatnot here on Facebook, but I don't think I can bring you on. So you'd have to get on my Instagram. which would be great because that's where I've been spending a lot of my energy and time. What else? I agree, Ashley. Me. Okay. I'm going to do 2 more. So this one is for the Kathy Renee. Kathy with a K, like my mama. All right, Kathy, what is your shine from the inside message? I feel like I don't know. I feel like these 2 both want to come up. We're not going to fight it. The first one is to let go of control and relax into flow. So Miss Kathy Renee, it is time for you to stop, again, as I was saying earlier, controlling the outside. If I just manipulate and change and fix this and do all the laundry and make this person do that and go over here and put all my energy outside of myself, then maybe I can fix it or change it. This card comes up when you just need to surrender. Here's that word again. I know it's not fun sometimes, but it ultimately is it's like a breath of freedom. So let go of control and relax into flow. Good Lord. I knew that this one wanted to come up with it. Tune into your inner peace. So sis, you've been going through a lot lately. And here again, you can see the 2 pink like full moon. So you need to let go. You need to release. You need to find space to just purge out everything that you've been thinking and feeling. Whenever you hire me as a business coach, the first thing that I do is I have you brain dump all of the things that have been in your head, your heart, your feelings, your emotion. You got to get it all onto paper. And then we start to organize it. Then we can figure out, does this just need to go? That's outdated. Like, why are we still carrying this burden? Or is this a great business idea? And we need to like map that out. So when I see these cards, sis, let go of control, relax into flow, and tune into your inner peace. Woo, sis, time for a break, time to chill out. Could be on the could be on the verge of burnout if you don't slow down, take a deep breath, and like, just chill. Just take a deep breath, just chill. All right, let's see. Surrender is my word this year. Holy moly. Well, I chose the word ease this year, and it didn't come easy. It came with a lot of challenges. So I'm sure you've been having to surrender after surrender after surrender to practice and embody that intention. So I love that it came up. Woo, pull everyone in, babe. Shout out for lives as I hide in the corner. I know it could be fun. Well, just, you know what? Right now I'm in the season of experimentation and playfulness and change and like whatever works, let's keep doing more of it. I've actually been thinking about going live on a more regular basis. I used to do that a lot, but then after my Instagram was deleted, I got real bitter. I'm going to be honest. I got bitter. I got over it. I was like, I don't want to show up on that anymore, but this is where you guys are. This is where we connect. This is where I share all my magic. So I'm like, I got to get over it, change my crusty attitude. So I've been allowing myself to dream up, like, how can I show up in a new and different way? We got people still on Woo Woo Wednesday, so we got to just keep changing it up. We got to just keep rocking what is true for us, but in our own unique, new, evolved way. So I've been thinking about, like, do we do like get ready with me live videos every day? I'm like putting on my makeup and just sharing wisdom, because I know every Wednesday I'll continue to show up and pull cards for you. We'll just see if I bring you on, if we do in person, or if we do the one-on-ones, or we just do the live open. It's just so fun. Whew, okay, I feel like I am a chatty Cathy today, so I'm going to do one more card pull. So anyone who wants a reading, just say card. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Boy, do we all need to love ourselves more. Instant tears. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just love you guys so much. It's so beautiful to see where you guys are at and that you're all in your healing and transformation mode. It's so wonderful to get to support you. If you have been looking for that mentor and that guide, and you want deeper, intuitive guidance or a sacred strategy to grow your business, and grow your business, heal your heart, and expand your bank account, like at the same time, then I'd love to be that coach and that guide for you. So just DM me, let me know, like, what are you working on this year? How can I support you? And we'll go from there. Card. Let me know your name on Facebook, the last one that just wrote card. That way I know who I'm reading for. Pull a card for yourself, babe. I would love it, but I am on a city bus with my mask. Oh yeah, if we had you come on live. Yeah, totally understand. We'll play with that in the future. I'll pull a card for myself. I love that idea, Leanne. Thank you for including me in today's reading. All right, Miss Brittany, what do you need to know today? Who's going to interpret it? You can't read for yourself, right? No, I'm just kidding. All right, what do I need to know today? Stop judging and start loving. Funny enough, this card was sitting on top when I first pulled the deck out. Like I always notice, like when I pull it out, like what's that card that looks at me? It was this card. So I love seeing it again. So start judging. No, don't judge. Do not do that. Stop judging and start loving. This is a beautiful card and a really important one because I learned this lesson in when we judge ourselves, we tend to judge other people. And I feel like I wrote this card with the intention that we need to stop judging ourselves, not necessarily judging other people. That is like byproduct of some other deeper bullshit. So when this card was created, it was really about the words that we speak to ourselves. And this morning, here's my real vulnerable, honest truth. This morning, I was thinking of that quote that they say that are saying, like, your body hears everything your mind says. And so this morning when I woke up, my first thought was, I am so deeply grateful for my body and all that it does for me. And there's this man that walks around our building occasionally. We don't see him all the time, but he walks at a snail's pace and he's got a cane and you can tell like he's recovering. He's in a recovering mode. And every time we walk by him, I say, happy Wednesday, have a great day. And when I walk by, I say, thank you so much for my body. Thank you so much for my legs, for my health, for the ability to just walk from outside to inside. You know, we take for granted that. And so for me, I had decades of body shaming and body hate. So the relationship that my mind and my body have been going and undergoing a healing process. And it's been a continual journey from being vegan for the last 10 years to just all the things. So for me, stop judging and start loving specifically relates to the way that my mind treats my body or talks to my body. So always having to keep that in check and make sure that I don't slide back into old programs and old habits. You got a great card. Yeah, I love this card so much. Stop judging and start loving. So I'm sure you guys can relate to that. Just the way that we treat ourselves inside, how we talk to our body, how we treat ourselves. You know, we got to think as if we were talking to our inner child. Hello, Krista. It's so good to see you. Congratulations on your engagement. Okay. Thank you guys so much for all of this love, all the support. It's been so fun reading you guys the cards today and getting to showcase this brand new deck. We did it. We mixed the colors. We healed our OCD together. It's been so fun to get to show you my friend Goddess Brooke's deck. You guys go pick it up, check it out at May the Quartz Be With You on Instagram. It is MTQBWY. That's her like Instagram. Instead of it all spelled out, she just did the first letter of each word. So go check out Brooke at May the Quartz Be With You. Check out this Illuminate Your Source Oracle energy. And thank you guys so much. It's been so fun. And I appreciate your feedback on like how you enjoy reading these readings, these events. If you have any questions, I want to be there to support you. So DM me, let me know what your big goals are, what you're working on, what have you been surrendering this year. And I look forward to supporting you guys. And I cannot wait to share the podcast that's coming out on Friday on the Elevated Life with my very close dear friend, Erica Romelli. She is a shaman and an herbalist. So it's going right in line with all the herbs, the cedar wood, that community, that support that we pulled today. So Erica was one of the speakers at our summer solstice event that we hosted this year, and her wisdom on how you can use natural herbs and remedies to help heal through the flu season is going to be absolutely epic. So if you don't subscribe to the Elevated Life podcast, be sure to get your booty over there and check us out for Friday's episode. Okay, I think I'm going to do a face mask and be nice to myself. I love that. Waving my pom-poms and cheer. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. So drawn to this deck by Brooke. Yes, definitely go check it out. And I look forward to seeing you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you in the DMs. Love it. Great podcast. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. DM me. Let me know how you enjoyed it, what card stood out to you, or if you have a goal that you want to share. I can't wait to hear it. Until then, I'll catch you later. Peace.